Hello friends, so today I will be talking about the speaking tree, which is a popular spiritual and self-development column that appears in Indian newspaper The Times of India. It is a section dedicated to exploring topics related to spirituality, philosophy, mindfulness, personal growth and well-being. So today's topic is men is intelligent ostensibly, not actually. Ostensibly, which means something that appears to be true but may not necessarily be the reality. It suggests that although people may seem intelligent on the surface, their intelligence may not be as significant or genuine as it appears. It implies that there might be more to their intelligence than what is readily noticeable or evident. So here we go further. Aldous Huxley wrote, "You never see animals going through the absurd and often horrible fooleries of magic and religion. Dogs do not ritually urinate in the hope of persuading heaven to do the same and send down rain. Asses do not pray a liturgy to cloudless skies, nor do cats attempt, by the abstinence from cat's meat, to wheedle the feline spirits into benevolence. Only man behaves with such gratuitous folly. It is the price he has to pay for being intelligent but not, as yet, quite intelligent enough." So there are few words. Liturgy, which means prescribed set of religious rituals and ceremonies performed during worship or religious services. Fooleries, a silly action. Abstinence, the act of refraining from indulging in something. Wheedle, the use of flattery or persuasions to coax someone into doing something. Feline relates to cat. Benevolence is kindness. Gratuitous folly, unnecessary or foolish behavior that serves no purpose and may be seen as a waste of time and resources. So Aldous Huxley is saying that animals like dogs, cats, donkeys do not do funny and strange things like humans sometimes do. For example, dogs do not try to make heaven send down rain by peeing, and donkeys do not sing special songs to the sky when it's clear. Humans, on the other hand, sometimes do silly things like believing in magic and doing strange ritual for religion. Huxley calls these actions gratuitous folly, which means they are unnecessary and not very smart. He thinks that humans do these things because they are smart, but sometimes not smart enough to understand what's really important. Animals do not do these things because they just live in the moment and do not worry about magic or religion like we do. So Huxley is saying that humans can be very intelligent, but they also do some unnecessary and strange things because they haven't fully learned to use their intelligence yet. Huxley's last line encapsulates the universal wisdom that man is ostensibly intelligent. He is not actually intelligent. In his epochal book, Brave New World, the writer states that unless we all collectively think in a futuristic, intelligent manner, we are doomed to keep repeating our follies. We cannot reason ourselves out of our basic irrationality. All we do is learn the art of being irrational in a reasonable way. Epochal book, which means the term refers here a book that is considered highly significant, transformative and revolutionary It is a book that marks a new era or brings about a major shift in thinking, knowledge, and understanding in its respective field. A epochal book is one that has profound impact on the society, culture, and the way people perceive and interpret the world. Huxley's emphasis was always on the evolution of human mind and intelligence. At the moment, human intelligence is static and rusty. The status quo must be broken so that we can evolve as humans, sense distinctions, differences, and discrimination. Huxley wrote in a letter to his dear friend and the Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, that all humans must be aware that while we are comparatively the most intelligent being made by nature, Huxley did not believe that God created the world and all creatures. Human intelligence is a relative term. Our so-called intelligence is only in degrees. We could be relatively more intelligent than animals, but our intelligence is still very low on the scale of human evolutions. Huxley further says that we shall have to accept the fact that we are certainly not the most evolved and intellectual beings, and that our intelligence has scope for betterment. Once this acceptance dawns on us that we have not yet arrived, but are still in the journey and will continue to be, doors to wisdom open up. So Aldous Huxley, a smart thinker, always focuses on how our mind and intelligence can improve and change over time. Right now, he believed that human intelligence is not growing much, is a bit stuck, but he wanted us to break this pattern so all of us can become better, smarter humans without any differences or discrimination. He wrote a letter to his friend who was India's Prime Minister and said that even though humans are very intelligent compared to other creatures, our intelligence can vary from person to person. He said that our intelligence is not fixed and it can change. Some people may be smarter than animals, but overall our intelligence is still not at its highest point in human history. Huxley wanted us to understand that we are not the most advanced beings and there's always room for improvement. Once we accept this idea and keep learning and growing, we can become wiser and gain more knowledge. So Huxley's message is to keep evolving, learning, opening doors to wisdom as we are on a journey of continuous improvement. So we further go. The problem with us is our absolutism about ourselves and all things around. Using our limited intelligence, we think that we have the answers and clues to everything and every issue. That is cerebral hubris. Hubris refers to excessive pride, arrogance, to the point of overconfidence and disregard for others. So that is cerebral hubris based on fixed perception and nebulous inferences. Nebulous is not clear, inference, guess. So it is our collective refusal to go beyond what we can often erroneously perceive to be the end or ultimate. So this is a huge fallacy which is incorrect. So this is a huge fallacy. We need to go beyond ourselves and our preconceived notion to discern the truth, and even after that we should never feel that the truth is in our grip or grasp. Truth will continue to elude you as we evolve. But that does not mean that we should stop evolving. So this passage is about like our absolutism about ourselves means that we have an excessive or unwavering belief in our own abilities, knowledge, or judgments. It refers to strong sense of self-assuredness uh, and confidence in our own beliefs, opinions, and actions, often without considering other perspectives or being open to change. When we exhibit absolutism about ourselves, we may be unwilling to question or doubt our own ideas and may reject and dismiss the input or feedback of others. This can lead to close mindedness and reluctance to consider different viewpoints or admit when we are wrong. Having some level of self confidence is essential, but when absolutism becomes too extreme, it can hinder personal growth, learning, and the ability to see beyond our own biases. It is important to strike a balance between having confidence in ourselves and being open to self improvement and constructive criticism from others. Cerebral hubris, based on fixed perception and nebulous references, means that someone is excessively proud about their intellectual abilities, but their confidence is built on rigid and unchanging ideas and vague, unclear conclusions. In other words, the person's arrogance comes from their belief that they are exceptionally intelligent and knowledgeable. However, their thinking is limited by sticking to rigid and inflexible beliefs, and their conclusions are based on vague and unclear reasoning. This kind of hubris can lead to overestimating one's intellect and making flawed judgment or decision based on limited and unclear information. The phrase suggests that this person may be overly confident in their mental capabilities, but their arrogance is not based on solid or well found reasoning, making their claims and beliefs questionable. Huxley exhorts, encourages us to evolve against all set patterns and rules, and warns us of halting at false destination. Human evolution is a perpetual journey. It is a sojourn of reason evolving into intelligence, intelligence blossoming into intellect, and intellect merging into the ocean of self realization. The quote, Naida Fazli said, हमेशा सफ़र में रहो, ये राह कभी ख़त्म न हो. Travel all the time, may this journey never come to an end. So it is a sojourn of reason, means that a particular experience or journey is characterized by the use of logic, rationality, and sound judgment. It suggests that during the journey, one relies on their ability to think logically and make informed decisions. The phrase emphasizes the importance of using one's intellect and logic reasoning in navigating the situation or journey at hand. I hope you like the new version of Speaking Tree, in which Huxley provides insights and encourages us to become smarter and grow, leaving behind differences and discriminations, where he believed in relative intelligence, encouraging us to accept room for improvement and continue on the journey of learning and wisdom. Thank you so much.